Hello, this is Kizzo22 and I haven't done a video on this for a while, but I am doing a little bit of my Pokemon Impact and I'm going to be showing you the megas I've made. I have 44 new ones in total, which are I think it's a bit too many, but I kind of got addicted somehow. First we have the Sinnoh starters, as you can see, pretty standard. Interesting one is Lightning Rod and then Polion. I mean, it's got that thing on its face, you know. Why not give it Lightning Rod, boost its special attack, and get rid of the weakness. Next we have Glalie and Frostlass, because, well, it's mainly for Glalie, because Glalie's pointless. But I've made its hidden ability Moody into its main ability. It's got standard stats, but everybody loves Moody. Frostlass gets Sub-Zero, which is like Flame Body, but for Ice types. Then we have Escavalier and Excelgor. Escavalier is probably one of the best megas because it's got great defenses and it's only got one weakness, which is reduced by heat proof. Excelgor works as a Ninjask, but it can hit with 140 attack, which Ninjask can't do, and it's better defensively. Next we have Archeops and Caracosta. These have special abilities. First one is Confidence, which is kind of the opposite of Defeatist, which means that effectively you could go, if you go to the Defeatist point, you could then Mega after that and you'd get the kind of confidence thing. You can read that. And Self-Aware, it stops, like, it's mainly for Shell Smash, so its attacks would boost, its defenses would drop, and then its defenses would raise again. I would have it just so nothing happens to its defenses, but I couldn't quite get that to work. Viper, whoops, let's go backwards. So Viper and Zangoose, their abilities now counter each other. So Tough Skin reduces damage taken from normal types by half, whereas Venom Drain has all poison type attacks. Venom Drain is probably the better ability, but normal's a more common attacking type, so I think it cancels out quite well. Ludicolo and Shiftry have weather-based abilities for rain and sun. So Aqua Force is like solar power, but special defense is also increased. And Solar Rush is like a Shell Smash when the sun's up, but attack, special attack, and speed only boost by one stage. So, I mean, if you think otherwise, like think I could do something better, then do comment, whatever. Wigglytuff and Clefable, pretty common. Clefable goes from Magic Guard to Magic Bounce, which is kind of better, although it can still get Toxic Spikes. Wigglytuff gets Serene Grace, so there's lots of different type moves like Fire Blast, so you get the burn on that and stuff. Sork and Throw, pretty standard. Throw gets Technician, which boosts Circle Throw and Storm Throw to quite high levels, which makes it very scary, with good defenses and decent attack. I mean, it does have a lack of recovery, which is also what Escavalier has, so Sork, I didn't really know what to do with its ability, so I gave it Quick Feet, because Thunder Wave and Will-O-Wisp do kind of stop it in its tracks, so Quick Feet would amend that to an extent. I've got Nidoking and Nidoqueen, pretty standard. Nidoking gets Poison Claws, which is pretty much an updated Poison Touch, and Nidoqueen gets Poison Guard, which is Poison Point, but 70%. Altaria and Mismagius are two where I've given Fairy as a secondary typing. They both have Levitate, mainly Altaria because it kind of doesn't touch the ground when it megas, probably. Haven't actually made any of the mega sprites. Mismagius also has Levitate because it levitates. Altaria is pretty, its stats aren't that amazing, but its typing is good, same with Mismagius. But if you hit Mismagius and its defense, then it's kind of gone. Sandslash is a ground slash dark type with Tough Claws, and Donphan has Thick Fat, which stops ice attacks but also makes it a really good counter to fire types. Jinx and Weavile. Jinx has Sure Shot, which makes it pretty deadly, although its speed isn't too high that you can just Lovely Kiss, Nasty Plot, and then Blizzard, Focus Blast, whatever you want. Weavile gets Technician, which is kind of what everybody wanted for it. 145 speed, 150 attack, and not too bad defenses, so that's a big threat. BHM gets Download, 160 attack. I just want to keep Analytic, but it doesn't work, so yeah. And Dragon is also they've got pretty similar. They've got 160 in their best stat. BKM has better special defense. Dragon has better defense, but is also more balanced in the defense. Blah blah blah. Gigalith has solid rock, and it ain't gonna die to anything physical. Well, it's kind of a it's more offensive Mega Aggron pretty much. Then got Macago, which is superheated, which is 70% flame body, and yeah, it's good stats for shell smashing, which is the only thing you really do with it. Except maybe wall in with its defense and then superheated. Chandelure and Volcarona. Chandelure has massive special attack. Kind of, I didn't know whether to give it so high, but it's kind of like the opposite to Mega Heracross. And Volcarona gets drought because, you know, it's the bug that comes when a volcano and brings the sunlight to save everyone, so you know. Electros and Klinklang. Klinklang I had it made into a physical Magnezone. Once it gets the shift gear up, it's going to be quite unstoppable, other than the fact that it's crap coverage. Electros, I just boosted its stats really. Raichu and Golduck. Raichu remains electric, Golduck gets psychic and adaptability. Its stats are pretty average. I mean, 120 special attack, 115 speed, with adaptability is going to do serious damage, along with the ability to go mix off 107. Raichu, I just boosted its attack. I mean, it's 60 HP, 55 defense. Supercharge ain't going to make. Supercharge is going to be a kind of revenge on the death thing. I mean, 130, 130, 130 offences aren't that bad. I was going to give it electric type pixelate thing, but I can't get pixelate to work. Ariados, Spanish. Ariados and Chatot, these are really weak. I mean, Ariados even has lower stats than Chatot, and it's a second evolution. Ariados, I don't think it's still not that good. I don't really know what to do with it. So, in terms of ability, it does have 140 attack and decentish defenses, along with intimidate. Huge power, nah. Chatot has got amplify, which boosts sound moves, and therefore boom burst, you're dead, goodbye. 122 special attack with high speed. Dragonite and Tropius. Dragonite's got multi-scale, just boosts its attacks. I made it more mixed because I didn't really want to make it super OP attack. Outrage Dragon Dance game gone. Tropius I got thick fat because Grass Dragon weak to ice. And it's mainly defensive. But you can run Dragon Dance sets, but I'd mainly be Leech, sub Leech, whatever you call it. Gallade, I've got super luck, so it's Psycho Cut, you know, Leaf Blade, all them crit moves, Night Slash, with 165 attack, quite good speed. I gave it a bit more defense, I think. And Golurk becomes Steel Ghost, so it like goes from a clay to steel golem thing. I was going to give it Moxie, but that doesn't work, so I got Justified, as I have actually got the Gen 6 weaknesses in, so it is weak to Dark, which kind of makes up for it. You can run Rock Polish off 55 speed and all that. Luxray, Electric Dark, it gets Reckless to go with Wild Charge, but it also gets a new move, Nice Assault, which has 120 base power, and it's going to wreck. I didn't put that there, but there's 5 PP, because it's kind of like Flare Bits, but it's Dark type and nothing's good offensively Dark type. And then we have, it's got higher speed now, decent defenses and quite good attack, well, big attack. Crobat, I'm going to actually change its typing. I mean, Dark Flying was an option, but its ability is Vampire because it's a Vampire Bat-ish. I was going to do it so every time it kind of uses Brave Bird, it would recover a third, so like cancel that Brave Bird, and then when you use other moves, it restores health. But I've got it for whenever this Pokemon comes into contact, it drains an 8 for the HP, which is nice. Its stats aren't all too amazing, but it's got decent-ish defensive typing with Roost. 85, 105, 105 defenses, good speed, its attack is still usable. And then finally, Mega Regigigas, as Regigigas is the main legendary of the game. Its ability is scrappy, but I think I should have something different. Fuse power is a no, so don't suggest that. But any other suggestions? I do have some ability in making like new abilities. I have an ability at making abilities. Ha ha ha. Yes.